Kuzampo. My name is Tenzing Lamsang. I'm the editor of the Bhutanese newspaper. And today I would like to talk about the case of two major international reinsurance companies trying to deny a helicopter crash victim his rightful legal insurance for the death of his wife and child in the helicopter crash. On 3rd March 2023 at 2:25 p.m., a helicopter carrying 4 passengers crashed at the Wache area in Unana. And the 4 passengers were a 42-year-old Kim Gilson, his 38-year-old wife, his 4-year-old daughter, and his elder daughter aged around 10. Kim Gilson lost his wife and his 4-year-old daughter in the crash, and his 10-year-old daughter survived the crash but with some injuries to her hand, due to which she couldn't attend school for a while and had to undergo medical kind of treatment and therapy. The crash happened now around 11 months ago, and 42-year-old Kim Gilson, who is a class 3 dropout and a farmer in remote Lunana, is still yet to get the insurance amount for the death of his wife and his daughter. As per insurance documents, a copy of which is with the Bhutanese, Kim and his 2 daughters, surviving daughters, a 10-year-old and a 15-year-old, who are both school students, are entitled to get $200,000 each for the late wife and the late younger daughter, which is a total of USD 400,000. So the insurance papers had been signed between Druk Air and RICBL, and RICBL, to avoid risk, had reinsured the entire amount with 2 international reinsurance companies, and these are QBE Insurance Australia Limited and Best Meridian International Insurance Company SPC, which is located in the tax haven of Cayman Islands, and it's an American company. And the former company, QBE, is an Australian insurance giant. So they were responsible to pay this $400,000, but they were not, they did not follow through and pay the amount. Instead, these 2 international reinsurance giants hired a law firm in Singapore called the Holman Fenwick William law firm, HFW, in Singapore, to settle the matter with Kim. And around 3 months ago, Kim received a call and a visit by a Bhutanese lawyer in Thimphu, who was based in Thimphu and was hired by HFW. So the Bhutanese lawyer came to Punakha, where Kim was located, and said that, according to Kim, that all that he's entitled to get is $10,000 each for his late wife and his late daughter. And a total is basically $20,000. So here, Kim was initially kind of was agreeing to sign, but a concerned citizen informed him that he is eligible to get much more. Now, that is on the insurance side. As per international best practices, Kim's wife and daughter lost their lives in the helicopter operating under Druk Air and by a Druk Air pilot. And as per those best practices, they should have not only informed him about the insurance claim, but they should have helped him to process the claim, because the insurance paper is signed by Druk Air with RICBL. However, neither was Kim informed of the total amount that is entitled to. nor did Druk Air help him process the papers. So instead, we have learned that Druk Air expediently and rather speedily processed its own helicopter insurance or hull insurance as per the same insurance document. So the helicopter was valued during the time of insurance at $3.6 million, and the two reinsurance companies agreed to pay $3.4 million, of which Druk Air has already received $2.9 million, and the remaining $589,000 will be given soon. Now, ironically, the same insurance document mentions that Guillaume's wife and child who died in the helicopter crash are entitled to $200,000 each. And the document also mentions that this is in case of a voluntary settlement. So in simple English, it means that if Guillaume doesn't sue Druk Air, he will get the $200,000. That's the minimal amount he'll get. Each, that's $400,000. And there's another aspect of the insurance document which says that, which is called liabilities, passenger liability, luggage liability, and all of that. And there, the reinsurance companies have agreed to support Druk Air up to $20 million, which means that if Mr. Guillaume found this $400,000 too low in amount and decided to sue for millions of dollars, the insurance companies will provide Druk Air protection of up to $20 million in total. So basically, even the minimal amount was not given to Guillaume, and some may think that this is a high amount, but in America, for example, the average payout for a passenger death is around $5 million. And then this also brings into question, what is the insurance amount for Bhutanese traveling on Druk Air flights? So here, Druk Air, as per its carriage conditions, has said that if they die or get permanently disabled in the Druk Air flight, will get only 750,000 nultrum. And somebody below 12 will get only 350,000 nultrum for the same. And as international tourists or guests will get either 10 to 20,000 US dollars. That's as per the, for the international tourists, as per the outdated 1929 Warsaw Convention. Whereas the more updated Montreal Convention of 1999 says that passengers are eligible to get up to 175,000 US dollars. Now this is all as payments without additional insurance. But in this case, Guillaume was actually covered by the insurance documents signed between RICBL and Druk Air and backed up by the two lead reinsurers, QBE Insurance Australia Limited and Best Meridian International Insurance Company, SPC. And this was not fulfilled. So we contacted Druk Air, and the Druk Air CEO said that they will talk to RICBL. RICBL said that they can only make payment once Guillaume, Druk Air and HFW agrees, because RICBL can make the payment, but it has to be refunded or recouped from these international reinsurance companies, and if they don't agree, then RICBL may sustain a huge loss. So this is RICBL's position and Druk Air's position, and I feel this shows a rather callous disregard for legal norms as well as for Bhutanese lives, because this is actually the minimal amount that should have been given a long time ago, and the system did not support Guillaume, who is a 42-year-old farmer in remote Lunana. He's a class 3 dropout, so he would not be knowing about all of this, and it's rather unfortunate that things have come to this pass. In fact, even the 100,000, he thought it was a SEMSO, and he thought Druk Air was helping him to fly the alum or trip for the funerals, but even that, according to Guillaume, is being billed in his insurance payout, even when it happens, of 600,000 nultrum. So this is the state of matters. Thank you.